Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons in our NCAA Football series, where we are now with the Florida State Seminoles, and we are going to be on the road in this episode against Boston College, an ACC team, another one on the road. Our first one was against Pitt. We all remember how that one finished off a loss in overtime. So looking to kind of turn our fortunes around. Now, before we jump into that, we're going to take a quick look at some of the recruiting as far as scouting goes. We don't have much points to deal with at this moment, so we're just going to kind of get some things spread out to kind of finalize some of our scouting, see where we got some guys at. And that's really going to be, for the most part, it, because we are so limited in what we have available. But so far with the scouting, we have seen some improvement from a lot of our key guys, like Antoine Booker coming in at a guard. We do have the lead on him, so he's definitely going to be one of our top recruits that we're looking at. And then Greg Miranda, another athlete player, and he also improved by about 2 or 3 points when we did the scouting there. So we'll have to keep an eye on him as we go along. Outside of that, there was not much change to be had. So getting into this one, let's take a look at how things stand in the ACC Atlantic Division. Right now they have us at number 5, Boston College at 4. We are both 0-1 in conference, 2-1 on the season. So this one can get us started off really in the right foot and basically on a kind of a comeback trail for the season. Now let's go and jump into it. It is a rainy Saturday here as we hand off to McLean on an end around, and he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get down the sideline at the 30 and pushed out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Malik McLean picking up about 30 yards on that run right there. And that was a big play for us to get this offense on the move here in our first drive on the road at Boston College at the Golden Eagles. So now 1st and 10 at the 25. We're going to send Wilson in motion and hand it to him on the end around. He cuts it upfield and is going to pick up about 4 yards. That's going to make it 2nd and 6. So not as successful, but if we get these guys moving, it looks like we may have some space in the running game. We'll kind of have to see how things spare out here. So now 2nd and 6 from just outside the red zone at the 21. Going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide. Credible. Got the snap. They bring a blitz. Drops it off to Wilson, and he's hit hard on that one. He had the ball in his hand, but he does drop it. Gets hit hard, and then add insult to injury, we get a holding penalty called on us. Oh, that's not how you want to have this drive go. A holding penalty can be a drive killer if you're not careful. So Credible now at the 30-yard line with this offense. We're in field goal range, at least, I have a feeling. But 2nd and 16, need to get it closer. We don't have to get all this chunk in one play. Just need to get a little closer. Boston College brings a blitz, and he's going to find McLean coming across the middle on the slant route, pick up 9 yards. That's going to make it 3rd and 6. So that's a manageable 3rd down that we have in front of us. So a good play and a good read by Credible on that throw. Now 3rd and 6, come out 3 wide, 2 back set in the shotgun. He's got the snap. Plenty of blocking. He's going to find Toafili over the middle, and he's hit hard at about the 8-yard line. That was a good 13-yard gain, his first catch of the day. And that's going to give us a 1st and goal situation. So 1st and goal from the 8, needing to get this thing converted. We have had some problem, getting the ball in the end zone. On the season, at least, we definitely did against Pitt. And so we have to start getting that turned around. Now 1st and goal. It's going to be a play action. Credible. Rolling out to his right. Throwing it over the middle. And that one is going to be incomplete. Pressure was coming. So had to get rid of it a lot quicker than what he was anticipating. And it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and goal here from the 8 in a 3.5-minute drive. We're going 5 wide now. Credible. Got the snap. Throws it over the middle. And they make a diving interception. What a play by the defense as they intercept that one to end our first drive. Now our defense does hold them and force a punt. So here we come back with our 2nd opportunity. It's going to be an option keeper, and he's going to be hit behind the line. A loss of 3 yards, and it looks like Credible may be hurt. He may be hurt right now. I'm not sure what his issue actually is. We will have to check on that here later. But I don't think he's going to be able to come back in, at least for a little bit. And so Travis is coming in in the quarterback position and play so credible. He's got the snap, first play. He's going to fire it over the middle to McDonald, the tight end, who's fighting forward and brought down at the 24, 23-yard line. 34 yards. Jordan Travis laid that one in there beautifully. Got some touch on that throw. And McDonald picks up a great gain to get us on the plus side of the field. And here we are at the 24-yard line, and we are moving. So 1st and 10 in a shotgun, 4 wide. Travis has the snap, play action. Drops it off to Justin Jones, lowering his shoulder, playing physical over the middle. Justin Jones, 13 yards on his first catch of the day as well. And that's going to get us down to the 11-yard line. Just out of a goal-to-go situation, so we do have the capability to get a first down. Now on 1st and 10. Shotgun, 3 wide. He hit option keeper, Travis to the left side. He's pushing forward, and he's not going to get in, but guess what? He does get the first down, and that's going to be 1st and goal now from the 1. 3 feet away on this one. Just need to power this thing home. Florida State's going to come out in a pistol formation. And he's got the tight end offset as an H-back. Hands it to Ward up the middle. No one touches him. Trayshawn Ward gets the touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ward goes through untouched. Big hole opening up. Good job by those offensive linemen. And now we're going to try to get this extra point booted through. And hit the wrong button there. And now the extra point goes up and in. So we have a 7-0 lead here in Boston. Taking a look at some scores from around the ACC. Clemson takes down Wake Forest in an 11-12 matchup, 34-22. Big win for that program as they started to kind of fall off there for a second. Now 1st and 10. Boston College is going to drop it off to the left to Flowers. And Zay Flowers makes that catch, and that's going to go for 0 yards. Phil Jurkovec is the quarterback, and he gets 0 on that completion. So Boston College trying to come back. They are trailing 7-0, looking for something positive to happen. They're going to come out in the shotgun, 5 wide. He's got the snap. Pressure comes up the middle. He escapes to the right. Bethune hits him, and he breaks that tackle, but he's finally brought down after a gain of 2 yards. Ooh, physical run by the quarterbacks there. Bethune went for the hit, and he just shook him off like it was nothing. Kind of a surprise moment. So 3rd and 7 as they come out in a shotgun once again. They have the snap. Blitz comes. He's got pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The defense busted through Fabian Lovett. He's going to get the credit for the sack, and that man went down hard and quick, and that would force them to punt. So now here we are in the second quarter, leading 7-0. It's going to be a play action. Travis, he's rolling out to the right, drops it off. He's got Wilson, who's got some space, cuts it back over the middle and brought down at the 33. That is going to be 26 yards for Ontario Wilson, his second reception on the day, and that was a big one. Got into the open space and then used his feet the rest of the way to make some things happen. So 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's going to be a handoff to Ward to the left side. He's got a big hole. Ward, no one's going to stop him. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Trayshawn Ward got the handoff going to the left. Big hole open up. Great blocking down the field by the receivers. And he gets through untouched for his second touchdown of the game. And that's going to give us a 13-0 lead as we get set up and boot the extra point through to make it 14-0 here in Boston. Now some other scores going on around the ACC. Virginia is narrowly edging out number 9 Pitt in the second quarter. Still just over 11 minutes to go there, but the score is 7-6. Pitt needs to be careful. They could be upset this Saturday. And so here we come out a little later in the second quarter after that score update. 3.5 minutes remaining, leading 14-0. We do have possession. Travis, play action. Drops it off over the middle. What a play by their linebacker. DePalma went reaching up for that one and batted that ball down. And that's going to be an incomplete pass and make it 2nd and 10 for the Seminoles as we are at the Eagles' 39-yard line here. We're going to come out in a pistol formation, 3 wide. Travis, it's going to be a play action. Drops back. Stands in the pocket. Fires it up. He's got Wilson who hangs on to it. 23 yards over the middle. Wilson with a man draped on him. A brave throw by Travis to make. But he is 6 of 7 on the day, so his confidence is building. And he hits Wilson on that throw, and that was a big-time play to get us into the red zone as we are at the 16-yard line now. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half, leading 14-0. Now Travis drops back. He throws it out to the right. He's got Wilson again in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a throw by Travis to drop it in. Beautifully timed route to allow him to get the one step in. And it looked like he even got 2, which would have been a touchdown in the NFL, as the Seminoles march down the field and get their 3rd touchdown of the game, and that is going to give us a 21-0 lead. Checking back in at Pittsburgh, Virginia is now basically doubled their lead. It's 14-6 here, just under 3 minutes to go in that first half. Pittsburgh, their backs are against the wall now. And 21-0 is what it's going to be for us as we do go into halftime here. This has been a pretty good game for our defense, holding them to 0 points, getting sacks, getting pressure has been a big key to our success in this one. I did check, the injury report, credible. It said torn labrum. He is going to be out for about another 4 weeks. So we are going to have to be rolling with Travis. Now, so the only team to have a turnover right now is Florida State, because that was a great interception made by their linebacker in the end zone on our opening drive. But since then, it has been all Seminole Nation, as we have just taken over the field and made some amazing throws on offense. But really, I think our defense has been what set us up for the most part. Looking at the first half stats, 193 passing yards and 114 rushing yards for the Seminoles, with 10 and 29 as far as the yardage goes for Boston College, passing and rushing respectively. And actually, we did get a turnover right at the end of the half, but I don't really count that one since it was just on a last-second Hail Mary. So now we're going to jump into it here in the third quarter. Here comes Boston College trying to make something happen on their opening drive. They drop off a screen, and there's absolutely zero blocking as Jalen Gill makes the catch, but that's for a loss of 2 yards. Jerkovic has only got about 37 yards on a 7 for 14 passing day. Yeah, this weather is playing a role in that, but still, that is not looking too good for him. So on 2nd and 12, they drop back, fired over the middle. He's got Gill, Jalen Gill, picking up 11 yards on that reception, making it 3rd and inches. That was a quick release there by Jerkovic to get it to his receiver, and good stop by the Seminoles once he made the catch. So 3rd and inches, they're out in a pistol formation. They hand it off to the left side. Guaro, he's hit, and he's brought down behind the line. Pat Guaro, 4-yard loss. Leonard Warner III comes blasting through to hit him first, and then they bring him down the rest of the way, and that's going to make it 4th and 4. And Boston College will line up for the field goal in this one. They're trailing 21-0, just trying to get some points on the board. And the kick is going to be up, and they will miss it to the left, so they remain scoreless. As we check back in and Pitt and look at that, they have taken the lead. Virginia let off the gas as their kicker is 3 for 3 on field goals. Their quarterback Slovis has got 107 yards and a touchdown on the day, but they do lead 15-14. So now as we get back into our game, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, 21-0 as we are on the move, handing it off to Ward to the right side. He's got a 2-yard rush right there. That's going to make it 2nd and 8. Trayshawn Ward having a pretty good day with 13 carries for 65 yards, but the 2 touchdowns are the biggest thing to note. Now at about the 22-yard line, we're going to come out in the shotgun. Travis has got the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it over the middle, and that one's deflected and almost intercepted. Travis is 181 yards passing with the 1 touchdown on 11 of 17. Need to be careful. Cannot get too arrogant about what the passing game can do, making throws like that. So 3rd and 8 here. Still at the 22-yard line. We're going to be in a shotgun formation, 3 wide. We have the snap, and it's going to be a screenplay. Toafili's set up perfectly, but they chase him down from behind. He's only going to pick up a couple yards on that one. Now, we had that play set up, but they made a great play by the defense, and that's going to lead us to this field goal attempt. as we put the boot to it, and it is going to go through and give us a 24-0 lead now. And look at that. Back and forth they go in Pittsburgh. Virginia has taken the lead, 21-15. They seem to have turned stuff around. That's going to be a little bit of an exciting game as there's still 41 seconds remaining in their third quarter. Now let's hop back into ours. We are in the fourth quarter, about 8.5 minutes remaining. Boston College did score a touchdown but failed on a 2-point conversion. So here comes our ensuing drive now as we got that pass off to Douglas, Ja'Kai Douglas, his first catch of the day for 6 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 at about the 37-yard line. And so now we're going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide. And he's got the snap. Travis drops it off quickly to McLean down the right side. He's got some space. And McLean is pushed out at around the 20-yard line. Good screen play for 17 yards. McLean, his third catch on the afternoon. As Travis is over the 200-yard mark now at 222 yards total. So 1st and 10 in a pistol formation. Travis drops back. Pressure comes a little bit. Fires it over to Wilson. It was in his hands. It hit off of Wilson's hands and falls incomplete. Should have had that catch. Pretty good throw. Could have been a little better maybe, but still good enough to make that catch. So after the drop pass, 2nd and 10 now. It's going to be an option keeper. Travis up the middle. Taking a big shot right after gain about 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Travis has got 5 rushes for 52 yards on the day. It has been a physical one here in rainy Boston. So 3rd and 1 now. 6.5 minutes remaining in the third. We are inside the red zone at the 11. Shotgun formation. Handed off to Toafili going to the right. And he's brought down after a good gain. Gets us to about the 6-yard line after a gain of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal here. 6 yards away, 18 feet is all we need to really seal this game up and put it away. And so now it's 1st and goal, play action. Travis rolls out to the right, finds Ward, but he came back to the ball, and that's going to be a loss. Oh, no. That's going to push us back for a loss of 5 yards all the way to the 11-yard line. Not sure why he came back to that degree, but it happened. So 2nd and goal now from the 11 in a pistol formation, 3 wide. It's going to be a handoff to Ward up the middle. Ward brought down at about the 2. That's going to be a 9-yard gain. Trayshawn Ward found a gap. He's got 86 yards on the day, and that gets us down to the 2-yard line here with an opportunity to seal this thing away. And so now 4.5 minutes remaining. He has the snap. Quick throw over, and he completely missed his man. I'm not sure who he was throwing to at that point. Way behind the receiver, way ahead of a tight end. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. Now we are going to go for it. I believe here, 4th and goal from the 2. You know, it is an 18-point game, so it's still within 3 scores. Yeah, I would prefer just to put this thing away and let's just be done with it. If we don't get it, we make them drive the whole field. So be it. But if we can get this thing, let's put it away and just go home. And now it's going to be an option keeper. Travis, he stood up. They stand him up and they hold. Boston College, the Golden Eagles defense holds us on that play, but it would amount to absolutely no good for them as they do have to give us the ball back, and we basically run out the clock. So we will get out of here, out of this rainy weather, cold weather with a win. Trayshawn Ward's going to get player of the game. He got over 100 yards and the 2 touchdowns. So good performance overall. Credible getting injured is not ideal. I do think he was starting to come along pretty well for us, especially in the option game. So we will have to make the best of what we can while we have Travis back there for about the next 4 games or so. Is what we're looking at. We're really going to be diving into the ACC schedule coming up. You know, it's a pretty tough one with the way the teams are ranked. Miami, Clemson, that we have Wake Forest on the schedule. They're still pretty highly ranked even after that loss to Clemson. So it's going to be a pretty tough season ahead of us. We need our guys to be healthy, but it is what it is right now. And so as we finish this one up, I do just want to remind y'all to hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And if you did like today's video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, as that really does help out the channel. And I do greatly appreciate everything that y'all do for us here at Champ and Sons, and all the support y'all have shown us here. It has been exciting. Sometimes I find it to where I can't really believe it. So thank y'all. I am incredibly grateful for that. All the support y'all have shown us. So in the next game, we are going to be getting ready for Maryland, and we'll kind of see what happens in that one. And I will catch up with y'all in that game. So as always, everybody stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.